Earlier this year, a major fast food CEO mentioned two words on an earnings call that immediately wiped out millions in market value: dynamic pricing. The media and the public immediately interpreted this operational capability, simple menu flexibility, as a plan to implement real-time, Uber-style surge pricing for cheeseburgers, using widespread self-censorship over efficiency. This chart shows the operational reality, the margin leak. Restaurants hit a wall of customer distrust, causing revenue to flatline. Despite millions in installed digital menu boards, the hardware sits dormant. Operators keep flexible pricing features locked in the off position. This paralysis is driven by a false assumption. Operators believe that simply utilizing digital pricing inherently alienates their customer base. The market did not reject the mechanical reality of digital pricing. The market rejected a deeply flawed communication strategy. To fix this, we will diagnose the flaw in the customer's mental model, expose the gap between operator reality and consumer fear, and deploy the mechanical safeguards necessary to utilize flexible pricing without triggering a PR crisis. Effective digital menu management depends on engineering customer trust to stop the margin leak. The root cause of this consumer pricing paranoia comes from a phenomenon known as the Uber effect. Over the last decade, rideshare platforms have trained users to inextricably link digital interfaces with real-time, demand-based pricing. Consumers have been conditioned to hate specific mechanics: unpredictable price multipliers triggered by rush hour, or sudden rainstorms, or high crowd density. That deep-seated anxiety didn't stay contained to ride-sharing apps. It transferred directly onto the screens of fast food digital menu boards. To a customer, a digital screen implies a volatile price. This reaction is rooted in a foundational behavioral economics principle. As Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman's research demonstrated, community standards dictate that it is acceptable for a firm to raise prices when costs increase, but it is strictly unfair to exploit shifts in demand. This chart visualizes data from civic science, proving this bias exists at scale. It shows that 44% of consumers explicitly equate the term dynamic pricing with malicious price gouging. Consumers will reluctantly accept price hikes if they are justified by rising ingredient or labor costs, but they will aggressively punish operators who appear to be exploiting immediate, situational demand. The mere presence of a digital screen now triggers an immediate presumption of guilt, setting a skeptical baseline for operational trust. There is a massive divergence between what the consumer thinks is happening and what the QSR operator is actually executing. The consumer's primary fear scenario is simple and visceral. They look at a price on the board, enter the drive-through line, and watch that price tick upward while trapped waiting. This taps into a deep resentment. Customers already tolerate longer lines and crowded stores during the lunch rush. They refuse to be financially penalized for visiting during those peak operational hours. This pie chart highlights data from the University of Illinois Farm Doc survey. Over half, 53%, of consumers view fast food pricing as inherently unfair. But contrast customer fear with the operator's actual use case. Most restaurants aren't tracking real-time demand. They are executing basic, scheduled day-part pricing. The reality is just a transition from the breakfast to lunch menu at a fixed predetermined time, say exactly 10:30 a.m. The second legitimate operational use case is scheduled promotional rotations. This means activating happy hour discounts during the afternoon slump or running limited-time bundle deals. The friction comes down to a critical semantic mismatch. Operators use the industry term flexibility to describe updating signs without printing paper menus. Customers hear that word and translate it to volatility. Standard corporate terms like real-time updates and AI-driven sound like algorithmic exploitation to the average buyer. Because operators deploy these systems in silence, consumers fill the void with speculation. They effectively punish operators for surge pricing they aren't even executing. To solve this, trust must be explicitly engineered into the digital display itself. The first mechanical requirement is clear: undeniable day-part transition announcements. This means utilizing visible validities and countdown timers on the screens so customers are never caught off guard by a menu change. Then comes the ironclad rule of consistent pricing. Absolutely no price changes can occur within a single meal period. A customer in line at 12:15 must get the exact same price as a customer at 12:45. Next is the psychological framing requirement. All pricing flexibility must be positioned as a savings opportunity, never as a surge. Announcing peak pricing, $2 more, triggers immediate backlash. Framing the exact same math as happy hour special, $2 off, builds loyalty. But the most critical technical safeguard in the digital POS ecosystem is the transaction boundary. To prevent mid-weight panic, a customer's price must be hard-locked the exact moment an order is initiated. Finally, operators need back-end audit logging for strict compliance, ensuring they can always prove exactly what price was displayed to the customer at any given second. These specific operational safeguards establish digital pricing as a transparent, trust-building financial asset. The core structural advantage of digital menus remains intact. They are highly lucrative tools when implemented without triggering consumer friction. The ultimate cost of poor pricing communication isn't just bad PR, it is forfeited margin and a shrinking P&L. Instead, operators must stop self-censoring their own displays and begin confidently executing scheduled day-parting and promotional rotations to recapture their revenue. But they carry an ongoing responsibility to continuously prove to the customer that these changes are scheduled and stable, not punitive reactions to demand. When transparency is engineered into the system, the barrier of customer distrust dissolves. The flexible pricing features can finally be utilized, and that flatlined revenue climbs upward. The ultimate reality of modern QSR operations is simple. An operator must actively earn the customer's trust before capturing the digital margin.